Every night you disappear from the waking world. Your eyes close. Your muscles relax. For hours you cannot eat, work, or watch for danger. From an evolutionary perspective, this habit seems surprisingly risky. Yet every human must sleep. Resist it long enough, and your attention begins to crumble. Memories blur, emotions intensify, and your body starts losing control. So why does nature demand this daily period of unconsciousness? What is your brain secretly doing while you lie completely still? And what would happen if you simply stopped sleeping? Tonight we are entering the hidden world of sleep. But sleep does not begin merely because darkness arrives. Two powerful biological systems decide when you feel sleepy. The first is your internal 24-hour circadian clock. It follows a cycle lasting roughly 24 hours. Morning light tells this clock that daytime has begun. Evening darkness helps prepare your brain for sleep. Melatonin naturally rises as your biological night approaches. It signals timing rather than knocking you unconscious. The second system measures how long you stay awake. A chemical called adenosine gradually builds within your brain. The longer you remain awake, the stronger that pressure becomes. Caffeine temporarily blocks some adenosine signals from reaching you, but it cannot erase your accumulated need for sleep. Eventually, both systems push you toward bed. Sleep pressure wins. Yet falling asleep starts another remarkable biological sequence. Your brain moves repeatedly through several distinct stages. Each complete cycle usually lasts about 90 minutes. The night contains multiple repeating cycles of sleep. First, you enter light non-REM sleep. Your heartbeat slows and your muscles begin relaxing. Sounds can still wake you easily. Then your brain moves deeper. Brain waves slow. Body temperature falls and eye movements largely stop. Deep sleep becomes especially important for physical restoration. Waking now feels difficult and confusing. During this stage, the body releases growth-supporting hormones. Tissues receive maintenance, and energy reserves are restored. Later, your brain enters REM sleep. REM means rapid eye movement. Brain activity becomes surprisingly similar to wakefulness. Your eyes dart beneath closed eyelids. Most muscles become temporarily restrained. This restraint prevents many dream movements from becoming actions. Dreams often become vivid here. However, dreaming can occur during other stages too. REM periods usually lengthen toward morning. Deep sleep appears more heavily earlier at night. Healthy sleep depends on this changing architecture. Simply lying unconscious is not enough. Timing and quality matter. While you sleep, your brain remains extremely busy. It sorts experiences gathered throughout the day. Important memories are stabilized and reorganized. New knowledge connects with older information. Skills practiced yesterday can become smoother tomorrow. Sleep therefore supports both learning and recall. Studying all night can actually undermine tomorrow's performance. You gain extra hours but lose mental processing. Sleep also helps recalibrate emotional brain networks. Without it, small problems can feel enormous. Frustration arrives much faster. Negative emotions may become harder to control. Positive feelings can also become less responsive. This is why exhaustion changes your personality temporarily. Your brain also manages metabolic waste during sleep. Fluid movement through brain tissue changes across the night. Researchers continue investigating exactly how this cleaning supports health. Sleep is not simply mental housekeeping, however. It coordinates countless processes across your entire body. Your immune system uses sleep to organize defenses. Certain immune signals follow daily sleep-wake rhythms. Inadequate sleep can weaken parts of your immune response. Some studies suggest insufficient sleep can weaken responses to vaccination. Meanwhile, your heart receives a quieter operating period. Heart rate and blood pressure normally decrease during non-REM sleep. Your breathing also changes across different stages. Hormones follow carefully timed nightly patterns. Growth processes become especially important for children and teenagers. Adults still need nightly repair. Muscles recover from ordinary use and exercise. Sleep also influences appetite and energy regulation. Short nights can alter hunger-related hormonal signals. That may increase cravings for calorie-dense food. Your body handles glucose less effectively after sleep loss. One bad night does not immediately create chronic disease, but repeated deprivation can gradually shift health risks. Sleep supports balance rather than performing one magical repair. It is maintenance across many interconnected systems. Imagine cutting your sleep by several hours. The first morning may feel manageable. Coffee helps briefly, but your attention begins wandering more often. Reaction times slow even when you feel confident. Simple decisions demand greater effort. Working memory becomes less reliable. You reread the same sentence. You forget why you entered a room. Your brain may briefly enter microsleep. For several seconds, awareness simply disappears. Your eyes may remain partly open. Microsleeps are especially dangerous while driving. A vehicle travels surprisingly far during those missing seconds. Exhaustion can impair judgment in ways resembling intoxication. Yet tired people often underestimate their impairment. The brain becomes too tired to judge its tiredness. That creates a dangerous illusion of control. Sleep deprivation also magnifies emotional reactions. A harmless comment suddenly feels personal. Patience evaporates. Arguments become easier to start. Stress feels heavier and motivation fades. Physical coordination can become clumsier. Athletic performance often declines. Pain may feel more intense. Even your face can reveal the lost night. Now repeat those short nights for weeks. The effects begin reaching beyond temporary grogginess. Chronic insufficient sleep is associated with several health problems. These include obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. It is also linked with anxiety and depression. Association does not always prove one simple cause. Sleep interacts with stress, illness schedules, and lifestyle. But consistently short sleep still deserves serious attention. Can you repay the debt on weekends? Extra sleep can reduce some immediate sleepiness. It may improve alertness after a difficult week. But recovery is not always instant or complete. A wildly shifting schedule can confuse your circadian clock. Sleeping late on Sunday may delay Sunday night sleep. Then Monday morning arrives too early. The cycle repeats. Regular sleep usually works better than endless rescue missions. Naps can provide useful short-term alertness. However, late or lengthy naps may disrupt nighttime sleep. A nap cannot fully replace consistent nightly rest. This raises an ancient evolutionary puzzle. Sleep leaves animals inactive and less responsive. That seems dangerous around predators. It also consumes valuable time. You cannot gather food while deeply asleep. You cannot protect children or search for mates. Nevertheless, sleep exists across remarkably diverse animal species. Even animals facing constant danger still show sleep-like states. Evolution repeatedly preserved this vulnerable behavior. That suggests its benefits are profoundly important. Sleep may conserve energy during less useful hours. It may also schedule activity for safer periods. More importantly, nervous systems require regular offline maintenance. No single theory explains every function of sleep. Sleep probably survives because it solves multiple biological problems. Its apparent weakness supports long-term survival. Rest is strategic. So how much sleep do humans need? The answer changes with age. Teenagers generally need 8 to 10 hours. Most adults should regularly get at least 7 hours. Consistent schedules and darker evenings help protect that rest. Persistent sleep problems deserve professional evaluation. Sleep is not wasted time stolen from your life. It is biological maintenance that makes waking life possible. Every night, sleep quietly rebuilds the person who wakes tomorrow.